Welcome back, realvacantland.com. This is Luke Smith. I've got another house for you. This one I'm asking $4,999. So a $5,000 house is behind me here. If you can take a look at that thing, I don't know, I'm in the way. I'll show you some more pictures in a sec. Let's jump into the website. So this is realvacantland.com, where we focus in on buying vacant land all across the country, putting it up for sale. Sometimes it comes with houses on it. So this one's got a house on it, and got it cheap so I can sell it cheap, and I'll just try to explain what we have here. So we've got some pictures. These are just street view, right? So this is street view. I'll show you how to look at the street view on this property on the website in a second. But it's just a really basic house. I mean, basic house. It's got utilities. I mean, it's got, it looks like that roof's not smiling at me. You know, it's like a straight roof. The ones that smile at you are the ones that are scarier, because you got to go redo the roof. But I mean, even redoing the roof's not that much work. I mean, you just start shucking supplies from Home Depot or your local lumber shop, right? And start swinging the hammer. It's about cutting the angles. It's the hardest part. You got to learn how to use your square to get the angles right. But I mean, just cut some new wood, lay some new roof, and move on. This part, I don't know what county this is. This is, oh, Mississippi County. So yeah, if you did have to put a new roof on here as an example, I don't know if you do or not, but if you did, you don't even need a building permit. They don't have building permits, you know, like you can go make it happen. You don't have to ask permission and pay fees and stuff. So dog's excited about this property too. Let's keep going. So this one comes with, look, it's got a power line going to it. We've got a sidewalk. God, maybe a golf cart parking driveway. I don't know what's up with that driveway. That's more of a sidewalk than a driveway. I think you park in the street, I guess. And then it's got this lot next door too. So if you wanted to start in this one and build your dream house next door, you could do that as well. I think you could park an RV here. You could drive in, live in your RV. You could plug into the utilities of this house. There's a bunch of room next door. You could put a mobile home next door. You could put a manufactured home next door. You could put your in-laws next door. I wouldn't advise that, but you could if you really wanted to. Okay, so here's it really looks like it needs the grass cut. You know, and some bushes growing up, but it needs some tender love and care, right? I bet you the water heater, if there is one, doesn't really go to modern standards. That's something I'd be changing. I'd get a tankless water heater in there so I could take, you know, long showers. The kids could take showers, the wife could take showers, everybody could take showers at the same time, and or back to back, and run laundry and dishes. And I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I'd modernize that kind of stuff. You can do what you want to do. So here's the property next door. You get some land with it. So you get land with the house. And so the house could maybe be the transition. You go polish it up a little bit and then go build something on the land. But you get them next to each other. These two properties are next to each other. And I think they were different owners even, but I got both of them. They were next to each other, so I packaged them up together. So here's a picture down the street. We'll do some street view here in a second. I'll show you how to do it yourself so you can do your own. Looks like there's a transformer right over the empty lot there, and there's street lights. It looks like you still have street lights at night. And yeah, some pictures, some power lines. So here's the streets, Clark Street. Here's an address, 1217 Clark Street. So if you want a place that you can actually get your mail like right out of the gate from day one, you could buy this and you could start getting your mail there. So a lot of the vacant land I have, you have to go do paperwork with the post office and stuff to set up an address. Look, here's a welding shop down the way. I was like, well, I learned how to weld on YouTube. Weld all kinds of stuff. It's fun. A TIG welder. So here we go. Let's keep going. Some more pictures. You can go look at these pictures on realvacantland.com. I'll put a link down below in the description of this video. You can hit that and you'll get back to my website here, and you can look at all the pictures and diagrams and cartoons we have of the property. So let's pull it up on Street View. I got this maps, interactive map. I really take pride in these maps because you can just, you know, drag your little Google guy over here and look at the property. So I'm going to put him right on the street, right in front of this house, and let's take a look at it. So this is the house. This is where we got those shots from. It looks like the yard's there and the neighbors are there. Looks like the neighbors are taking care of their place. This house looks like that looks like a creative house. I mean, if someone's got a house like that, you can get away with whatever you want, right? I mean, that place looks like it belongs in the Caribbean or something. But this house is here. It needs polish. It needs some tender love and care. It needs a dreamer. It needs a doer. It needs somebody to get in there and make it happen. Some nice big trees. Nice big trees that aren't leaning over the house and ready to fall on it in the next storm. They're off to the side a little bit too. That's even better. So here's the street. Got a field down the way. I don't know what that is. There should be like a manhole cover. Or I'm sure there's. I'm sure the utilities are there. House has been there a long time. Not worried about the utilities not being there. So I'm sure you get the utilities, and even if you strip this thing and start over, you can use utilities and go for it. So we're asking $4,999. It's 0.34 acres because it's these two lots put together. And no, I don't want to sell them separate. I want to keep them together. And I'll go back into the map here. Let's blow this up. We'll figure out where we're at. So this is in Arkansas. This is Mississippi County. Looks like it's got some newer homes over here. Let's see what the name of this town is. Oh, this one's Bleethville. Okay, so Bleethville is Mississippi County. The Mississippi River is right over here. It's Tennessee, Arkansas border right in the river. So you go catfish fishing over there. I'd have fun doing that. I'd take my kids over, start casting for some catfish, maybe do it in the evening, late evening, see if we can pull out some nice big catfish. It'd be fun. I always like catching catfish. I had a state record for channel cat in, I don't know what year it was. 2009 or no. 2006, maybe 2005, 2006, 2 or 3 years in a row I was runner up. One of the years I got the state record for the year of the channel catfish in Michigan. I got the paperwork in my files and stuff. The state, I go get the fish weighed and pictures and everything, get the official scales and send it in. And yeah, the state would say, you got the biggest one of the year, and send me some paperwork and a plaque and stuff. I was just a kid, so it was really fun. I used to do that. I used to catch a lot of catfish. So there it is. There's your house. Let's take a look. We got buy it now. Just buy it now button on here. So make it really easy. Just go on here. You can put on a credit card if you want to. Hopefully you're using a debit card or bank account or something, but you can use a credit card if you want to. I'm not traditional real estate guys that frown on that. So we've got title information here. Put your name, your family's name, your trust, your IRA, whatever you want to own this property in. Put that in there. That's what's going to go on the deed to deed this property in your name. The address. So here in this address box, put what address you want to get the deed sent to. I guess you could use the address of the property if you really wanted to, but you better be moving in there pretty quick. So you might have to install a mailbox and tell the mail person to deliver. But you probably want to use some other address wherever you're going to get the future tax bills and the deed of the property sent to you. Contact information over here. This is so I can get in touch with you in case something goes wrong or you put something weird in the title. It doesn't make sense. I might ask you about it. It says, hey, it doesn't make sense. It might make more sense if you did this. I'm not going to give you legal advice on it, but I see lots and lots of titles, and I might just point something out to you. So click, hit next. It's basically your property. There's a caveat on this one. I put it in here somewhere. Please wait for the deed to move into this one. It may take up to 2 months. So under the deed part down here. And what I'm saying here is the person that didn't pay the taxes on this property has one last chance to come back and pay the taxes. And they haven't paid the taxes for years, 5+ years, maybe even 10 years they haven't paid the tax on this place. So, but there's a little chance that they come back around and pay the taxes. And they've got a timeline window to do that. So I've got the paperwork, I've got it paid for, everything. And if they come back and pay the taxes, then I get my money back and I don't get the property. And I'm going to say the same thing to you. I'm going to say, sorry, I'm going to give you your money back, and we don't get the property. But maybe I give you first dibs, a really good deal on another one, or I'm sure we could figure it out to make you maybe even happier. And that's the idea. So we got Walmart, Sonic Burger, we got gas station, we got all kinds of supplies in the area. Supplies of life are right there. It's a full-on town. It's got the things that you need to operate. It's not vacant land in the middle of nowhere and you got to carry extra gas cans to get to the gas station, like some of the properties I sell. So it's 0.34 acres, $4,999. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Luke Smith, and I'm proud to bring you another property that you could use. Go have fun with. Figure out what to do with it. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Send me some pictures. Make some YouTube videos about it, like some of the other guys are doing, or women, people are doing, about properties they bought from realvacantland.com and how they're using them and how they're changing their lives with these properties. I think it's really cool. Thank you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Luke Smith, realvacantland.com. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. Talk to you in the next one. Bye.